and welcome or welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to check the collective channel message. So what does Spirit want to tell us when it comes to our love connection? I'm going to use two decks today, the Mutant Tarot as usually and the Psychic Tarot. And yeah, let's see what Spirit wants to tell us today about the twin flame union or high soul connection journey, what is going on. And by the way, if you resonate with me, if you like me, if you like my style of reading, please like, subscribe, hit the bell icon. You will be notified. I'm going to do those readings on a regular basis, and that way, if the collective channel message is for you, yeah, you might not, every message might not be for you, because I may occasionally tap into another collective group, but I think most of the time I'm tapping into the same collective. If you want to know more about that, just like, subscribe. You can find out more when you follow me on Instagram. I am doing some little things on there as well, going live and also posting funny spiritual memes. So if you're interested, you will find my information below. Also, if you're interested in a personal reading, you will find my contact information below. But now let's see what is going on in this collective. What does Spirit want us to know? And yes, I am wearing a bathrobe. I just got out of the shower. It's again past midnight. Actually, it is 2 minutes before 1 a.m. So I'm such an owl, but I'm not tired yet. Even though I do have a film class tomorrow. I study film theory, and this semester I am in a Quentin Tarantino class. Had to watch Django, but don't mean had to, but yeah, it was in the curriculum today. I had to watch Django Unchained for tomorrow's session. Ooh, we start with the Nine of Cups. That's amazing. I believe the Nine of Cups, was it the last week's reading where this one showed up? Or the week before that? I'm not sure because I recorded all of them today. But the Nine of Cups is an amazing start. And remember in the last reading how I was talking about the healthy solar plexus chakra? So that may be a theme that the Divine Feminine or also the Divine Masculine is really stepping into their own power. I feel very much drawn to how she is holding on to that trident. Or trident, how is it pronounced? And it's like, yeah, a very powerful gesture. Wow. It's the card of wish fulfillment. And again, we do have the yellow or orangey and the blue, which is, of course, the colors of divine counterparts. Twin flames are also silver and gold, but divine counterparts in general, and twin flames are divine counterparts. One group of divine counterparts is the orange and bluish colors. So there seems to be a balance here. Okay, so we do have the Sun of Swords. Swords, again, a very yellowish color. So there may be, it's not too bad, but there may be a bit of overthinking or anxiety, or we will see if it, let's get more. I get different messages, but I want to know which one it is. Oh, I just saw love. I just saw on the bottom of the deck. Yeah, who would have thought? The Mother of Swords. But I don't know if she's coming out. You will see, but she just got my attention. Wouldn't be my reading, right, if the Mother of Swords wouldn't show up. Okay, did you see this one? Just, you're going to get that one. Oh, Seven of Wands, bravery. And I do want to get a little bit more today. Sorry, I feel like I need to get a couple of cards to get the overall message. I can't go card by card today. This one. Okay, which one? That's too many. The top one? This? No. Sorry, Spirit, that's too many. we got the sun again, solar plexus chakra. Look at all the yellows so far. A lot of yellowish colors. The sun, happiness. The moon, sun and moon. 2 major arcana cards in a row. The feminine and the masculine energy. But I need a bit more. Sorry guys, I need to get... Today I feel like I need to get an overall view. This one, okay. That one. That's a lot of major arcana cards in a row. This one. The Emperor, and we do see the Mother of Swords again, but we're sticking her back in. And this one. Okay, so let's see what we got here. Oh, victory. Amazing. And you see the beautiful colors again. The yellowish. Okay. I like it. I like where this is going. Give me a second though. I need to take it in. So this time, this week, it's a bit different than we do it usually, but that's okay. Because we listen to spirit, right? We do what they tell us to. Okay. So first of all, this collective is on the right track. Absolutely on the right track. So congratulations. You are doing awesome. I'm just... Where I put them doesn't matter. It's just I want to have them all inside and I want you to see all of them. Okay, I'm done. This collective is doing amazing. Okay, what I'm seeing, it could be a tiny bit of a roller coaster lasting, but that's completely fine. It is honestly okay. What I'm seeing is amazing developments. We do have this card here and this talking about development, the 3 of Wands in this deck. And so there is growth. 3 is the number of growth. However, I get that even though this collective is pretty much on track, occasionally there may be off days or off hours, and that is absolutely okay. Happens to all of us sometimes, not often, but it does happen to me sometimes. It's just being human, and I kind of want to put it here because, again, this is no particular order, but I'm feeling like this is connected. Sometimes at least one of you is stepping into the anxiety, or not so much anxiety, but overthinking, over planning, maybe even planning on how to take action. And I get 2 messages. For some of you, the divine masculine, who is the one who has take charge, and I mean we do have him as the Emperor as well, which is pretty much amazing. I love the Emperor. He's the King of Kings. He's got the best of all of the kings. I don't do reversals. If I would do reversals, then he could have the worst of all of the kings, you know. But it's the one who is emotional, smart, passionate, and stable. All of it. But I sense sometimes there is a bit of stuff coming up because we do have the moon. And the moon, you know, it's like old things from the past trying to pull one down. But it is a card, again, of new beginnings. We do have the embryo in here growing. And we have too many amazing cards that I want to give this card a lot of focus. But it's there, so we have to focus on it. So, Divine Feminine. Give your person the time they need. Don't try to plan on what can you do to make this go faster. It already is growing. It is already happening, right? Because as soon as you step in this overthinking or fear, anxiety mode, then you will actually stop the process. Not terminating it, but just pausing it. So maybe you know the story of Odysseus. He is the one who came up with the plan of building the Trojan horse in order to win the war. And this card, to me, it signifies overthinking, but also planning. So this is a warning, if you're the Divine Feminine, to plan too much. You cannot get your person to act only by working on yourself. Okay, not by trying to manipulate the process in any way. But also I get that for some of you, the divine masculine is already making plans to move forward. And as I'm just very much very drawn to the horse, and we do have a lot of horses. Wow, there's another one. So we got the fool sitting on his horse. We've got the chariots. Oh, no, sorry, the chariots is no, we don't have the chariot. But we got Apollo with his chariot here, and then we got Mananan. I don't know this myth. It's a duck, so it's probably a Celtic myth. Yeah, Parzival, that's Celtic. So the ducks are Celtic. But we do see him with his chariot and horses as well. Horses to me signify freedom, and then we got a Pegasus here, so we got a flying horse as well. So I get like your person is freeing themselves of whatever it is that was holding them back. If there was like a third party, then it would be that. If it was anxiety, it would be that. I get really much stepping into a free energy. I love it. Give me a second. Yeah. Also, what I'm noticing is symbolism. You see that? We got it here as well. It's a symbol of high soul connections. So I'm feeling like both of you, because you see there is symmetry, is that the right word? Mirroring, symmetry going on. They're both at the same level all the time. So I'm sensing some kind of leveling up. If you've ever felt that your person was not on the same level, then they are on the same level. And don't forget, if you are masculine or feminine and your person is your counterpart, and I don't mean male or female, I mean masculine and feminine, then it will show it in a different way, but still it's the same level. Also, we do have Hermes here in the back, and Hermes is the messenger from the gods. It's the connection between the godly and the human realm. So I guess like your person, if you're not in contact right now, your person is planning on how to reach out. There's a lot of mirroring going on here, not just with the horses. I mean, we got the symbol, we got the sun and the moon, we got the sun and the moon, we got the chariots. There's movement forward. Even if we didn't pull the chariot card, there is this movement forward. And I'm just getting the message here. He's looks like the divine masculine is waiting for a go from spirit. And I believe I just did a while ago, I did a collective channeled message that said something like the divine masculine is waiting for a sign from spirit in order to go. And I think that is still happening. They're waiting for the perfect time. And again, the perfect time is not a date. It's your energies are ready, and then they just get, either they get this feeling or spirit is going to take over to somehow lead you together. And I'm saying lead because it's typically the person in the chariot or in the wagon who's leading the horses, but I'm feeling like the horses are taking over. It's a spirit that is taking over, leading the person in the chariot and the wagon where it needs to be. So spirit basically is taking over. They did that a while ago, from the very beginning. But I'm feeling, again, spirit is very much guiding this, and the masculine is very much connecting to his higher self. And I think we saw that in previous reading as well, because, again, you are on the same level. This card, I love this card, art, Hermaphroditus, the reconciled. So this card is talking about reconciliation. It is basically the masculine and the feminine energy in one person. And then again, it's two people. It's first it has to be on the inside, and then it can be on the outside as well. And again, I saw it in the very beginning. We do have the yellow, orange, and the blue. Then here we got orange and blue, even if it's in separate cards. Again, orange and blue. There's a lot of orange and blue going on. And I was saying earlier that for some of you, your person is honestly considering to go forward, waiting for the true signal, basically, to go, because this card is bravery. This card is stepping forward, facing a challenge. Yeah, moving forward. Again, we do have several chariots. This horse is, of course, working as a lot of movement here. And this is the union card. We got the sun and the moon. Again, the only thing that can sometimes pause this process, not end it, just pause it, is sometimes falling back into old fears. But again, that is okay. It's okay. The last thing I want is to signal it is wrong to fall back into old fears. Is it perfect? No, of course not. But the worst thing you can do then is like, oh my god, I'm making step backwards, and that is so bad. I must never ever 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 think negative, because then everything is going to crumble down. Because when you do that, you just pressure yourself, and that is way worse than just acknowledging, oh okay, some old fear came up, there is some old pattern that came up, I better sit down, I see what it is, what topic came up. Is it still fear of abandonment? Okay, I do my chakra meditations, I do my scripting, whatever it is, in order to release that. I maybe stop doing my affirmations, I need to do more of that, I need to focus on myself more. That is all it means. It does not mean that you're not doing a perfect job, because it is normal. Sometimes we get out of the center. It is perfectly normal. It is being human, because you're connected to other people, and sometimes maybe you worry about a friend that is sick, or a family member, or your pet, or I don't know, you have this annoying colleague, whatever it is. Sometimes we fall out of our center, and it's not, I always tell my clients, it's not the job to always stay centered, to always stay aligned. It's hardly possible. The job is to notice when you left your center, when you fell out of alignment, to do some reflection work, to wonder why did that happen, and then to go back in. That is the job, to always getting back into alignment, not to always hold it. It's not always possible, and that is okay. So don't freak out if occasionally you lose track of your center. Just align yourself again. It is fine. And by doing that, have fun. This card to me means relaxing, doing something, meditating, going to a spa, whatever it is, going for a walk, connecting with the spirit. But just, you see how they're just laying there. I'm covering the foot job. Or they're just lying there and enjoying the sunset. This card to me means not worrying. It's the complete opposite of that. And then just getting back into this energy. And then we got the victory card here. And I always say victory to me implies that there is something that you are victorious over. Meaning, if you sometimes fall out, it's okay. You're still victorious. It's just important to go back in. That is, so it's okay. It's okay. And look, the bird learned, the horse, it's not a bird, but it's some thing in between, right? The horse learned to fly. So it's okay. It's making progress. And look at all the yellow. And again, I get amazing energy. The yellow is the card of the solar plexus chakra. Here, it may be a bit off when it's worrying too much, but all of the other cards are amazing. And then again, this is waiting for a sign from spirit. Hermes is the messenger. He's talking about messages. messaging, reaching out. We do have bravery here. We do have growth. We have reconciliation. We've got the freaking emperor, and he's got the falcon or eagle there, and that to me indicates the higher self. So he is connecting to the higher self. Look at the ray of lights right behind his back. It's illumination. Your person is tapped in, most of the time at least. And why? Because you did the work. Because you are basically one. And if you raise your vibration, then your person does as well. Does not mean that they don't have bad days in between, because they're human too. They're allowed to have bad days. They're allowed to have setbacks like we do. But we do have victory. It's, even if there's setbacks, to snap out of that. They want union as much as you do. This is lovely. Sorry, I just completely messed that up. Oh, I'm getting dizzy again. Let me have a sip of water. Using the psychic tower now. We've got wisdom as the Hierophant in this deck. And again, we got the bright orange and yellow. Yeah, I'm feeling... I've got this, so it must be the same collective. And the last reading as well. That there's a lot going on with the solar plexus chakra. And that it's good. You saw those cards coming out, right? There it is. And it's not the solar plexus, it's the sacral chakra. I was talking about the sacral chakra, I think, in the last reading. Solar plexus and sacral. But it's the orange, that's what I mean. We have a lot of blue and orange and yellow. Yeah. So, sorry, I had to take all of them. Spirit was like, in that one, in that one, in that one, in that one. I was like, okay. So, let's see. We've got some amazing things going on. Oh, look, the wisdom card actually came out. Oh my god, I just saw some of the cards. It's amazing. Good job, whoever you are, divine feminine or masculine. I am proud of you. And if you're divine masculine, your woman is proud of you. If you're divine feminine, you can be proud of yourself. And I'm sure your divine masculine is proud of you as well. Wisdom. There has been learned so much on this journey. So much. Maybe it's important to learn a tiny bit more. But yeah, it's again kind of illumination. And also the Hierophant is the divine masculine in the 5D. Like the High Priestess is the divine feminine in the 5D. I love this. But we got so much amazing stuff. Let's start with the only bad card, okay? And it's not too bad. You already saw it. It's the mental conflict. And yeah, we do see it here a bit. I got another message. Don't let other people get into your head, okay? If you have a coach, you know, this one, for example, might be a coach. And I'm pretty sure in one of the last readings I did, I think the one of 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago, I said that the divine masculine, or 4 weeks ago, I don't know. I did 2 readings yesterday, 2 today. It doesn't matter. But one of the previous readings, I said the divine masculine may actually be getting help, that they may be getting coaching. And I do see that again with this card now. However, I'm seeing that there is a collective group, and for some of you, people are still talking to your person about just what you want with that person. It's too complicated, and they have to learn to gain the wisdom to stop listening to them. Because for some of them, maybe they're driving themselves crazy, or maybe somebody got into their head, but they're getting out of it. because again, we do have the illumination coming, we do have the victory. We got so many amazing cards. We got so many solar plexus chakra cards, you could say, which means stepping into the own power. So if that has been an issue, if you know that people have been talking bad about you to your person, or about this connection, or anything else, giving them bad advice, they are learning on whom to trust and whom to believe. And if they want advice, then they're learning to seek advice from somebody who actually knows what they're talking about. So it could be some kind of coaching, and it doesn't have to be a male, it could be a feminine too, a female, that they get maybe some kind of guidance and coaching. Then we got the sacral chakra, we already talked about it. It's all of the orange. The sacral chakra is manifesting, it is healing past issues when it came to maybe sexual trauma, shame, guilt could be something that's happening here, but also it is manifesting, and it is talking about creating. So this person may be a creative person, maybe they are healing themselves through some kind of art, or creating could also be like creating a plan. Then we've got so many good cards. We got the Destiny card, which is the Wheel of Fortune in this deck. So another major arcana cards. You see the black rims, so the chakra cards are also black arcana major arcana cards, and we do have a lot of, well, two more. This one, Destiny, is also breaking all cycles, because you see the yellow here, because finally the confidence is there to do so. And I'm getting the old cycle could be also connected to listening to bad advice because they didn't trust themselves, because they didn't trust their own intuition. But now they're stepping to the power and divine feminine. The same goes for you. Then we've got so many amazing cards, I don't know which one to pick first. We got the victory and success. It's the Six of Wands. So we got the victory card twice, meaning there's mirroring going on, again mirroring, but also the both of you will have your success and your victory. And Spirit is again very much highlighting the victory aspect. But I have to say again, victory means overcoming something. So it is okay to have a bad day in between. And what is the victory about? We do see the yellow here. You always see we do have hope. Another, look, am I mad, or does it look like a lot of solar plexus? I mean, it's so prominent again. It's so prominent. You see there's like the sun coming, or the sunshine, and the gray is vanishing. And I'm getting with the trumpet, I'm kind of like reminded of the Judgment card in the classical tarot. And I was talking earlier about how Spirit is intervening, how they're helping you. And that is just the image I got again, you know. Yeah, okay. I just said they're waiting for a signal. Do you remember? Sorry, I can't talk anymore. I'm too excited. I'm too happy. They're waiting for the signal in order to go forward, and they're gonna get it. That's the signal. Then I don't know which one to choose next. It's the hopes. It's the star card. It's the star card. And again, we do see this amazing yellowish light heal solar plexus chakra, and because of that, being able to finally make an offer, it is wish fulfillment. We already have the Nine of Cups, so we got wish fulfillment again. And then we've got the Six of Cups, memories of love. They think of you very highly. And you see there's two cards where there's hands with a light in there. What does it mean, Spirit? Showing that they're passionate. The gift of light, the gift of illumination. They want to give to you maybe with something. It could be something physical, like a real gift, or just gifting you. Oh, okay, I got another message. Spirit is taking over. Spirit is leading them. Spirit is, you know, it's a bad image. I don't know. It doesn't fit, but it's the one I got. You know, like a puppeteer or something like that. You know those puppets on strings, and they're guided. And it's like, I don't want to call our guys puppets. It's a bad example. But it's like spirit is like kind of like taking over, making them move, making them, for example, reaching for the phone in order to call. I'm getting like spirits taking over, controlling them, but not in a bad way. You know how spirit is. Spirit is not manipulative. They give nudges sometimes. Let's just say it's a call to action in the right moment. Because the hands, there's light in the hands, meaning the hands move because of some higher power. The hands move because the higher self is guiding them to do so. I hope I got this message across. Oh, amazing. And then look at the last two cards. I told you there's so many good cards. I don't know which is. Oh, I feel like I have to sneeze. My nose is starting to tickle. I often heard that happens when spirit wants to confirm something is absolutely right again. Okay, so we got the Four of Wands and the Two of Cups, spiritual union. Is that amazing or what? I mean, honestly, this is true love. And with the rainbow, I always get chakras that are aligned. And I just checked earlier, it's not the same house, but it reminds me of this house a bit and that family. It's like the wisdom is guiding them home. And the dog, loyalty. And there's merging, and we did have the merging of the feminine and the masculine here. And we have it again here. And it's the Two of Cups, but also it's the Ace of Cups. See, there's one cup. There's merging. And so I get, again, with all of the blue and orange, we get the same message over and over again in the last weeks. Do you notice? I love it, though. I love it. It's the merging of the masculine and the feminine. It's union. You got victory and success. You have the breaking of the old patterns. And you see, all of those cards, pretty much all of them, are extremely positive. We do have the mental conflict a bit going on, sometimes falling back into old fears, but not for long, because we have so much power here. Positive cards. The solar plexus, it's the confidence. And somebody who's confident in themselves doesn't think that the person doesn't want them. So when it's a falling out of trusting for a moment, everything you've learned, you know, this part of you is just kicking in. Your higher self is kicking in, saying, no, you know, this is destined. It's true love. And it can be long-lasting foundation and achievements. The Four of Wands in this deck. Building a foundation, a long-lasting foundation that is not based on fear. That is why your person couldn't come in the past, because there was fear. But this is no longer based on fear, because it's manifested, it's healed. And once we step into self-worth, embrace it absolutely, it has to be mirrored on the outside. So guys, this was another amazing reading. If you claim this reading, please put a sun emoji below to tell spirit, yes, I claim this reading. I claim this reading, honestly. I love it. It's a lot similar in the last weeks. Maybe you want to check out the last week's readings as well, because although they are all very similar, there's just only tiny adjustment. You can actually see growth. You can see developments happening. So I'm very proud of this collective. You can be very proud of yourself. Amazing job, guys and girls. Again, victory twice. So we've got this. If you've got this, you can type below, I've got this. Okay? And also, I would like to remind you to please subscribe, hit the like button if you like this. And what's not to like about this message? Everything is to like about this message. So hit the like button, please. Subscribe, hit the bell icon to get notified so you don't miss the signal. And yeah, all the best. Bye bye.